Hey, Joyful Journeyer, Anita Adams here, your host. In today's episode, I'm sharing a personal story about learning to trust my inner wisdom and why your truth can only be found by turning inward. I'll also offer a simple but powerful practice you can start today to help you reconnect with the voice of your soul. Let me start by asking, have you ever shared an exciting idea, something that lit you up, only to have it immediately shot down or met with a list of reasons why it wouldn't work? Or maybe you brought a problem to a friend hoping for clarity, but instead of feeling supported, you walked away more confused, unsure of what you actually wanted to do. These moments can be really disorienting. We seek connection, right? We seek guidance or encouragement, but instead we get tangled in other people's fears, their projections, or well meaning advice that simply doesn't quite resonate. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, we lose touch with our own inner voice. We begin to doubt what we know deep down inside. We start looking outside of ourselves for direction. And our truth, the one rooted in our own wisdom and experience, gets buried beneath all the noise. I know this scenario well. I used to constantly turn to others for advice. I didn't believe in myself enough to trust that I might know best. So I let others tell me what they thought was best, and I was easily swayed by their opinions. That all started to shift in 2018 when I began working with a wonderful coach who introduced me to a concept I hadn't encountered before, inner wisdom. She told me the answers I was searching for were already within me. I just needed to create the stillness and give myself the time and space to find them. You too are holding the answers you are looking for. Your truth, like mine, isn't something someone else can hand you. It's something you uncover by turning inward, listening deeply, and learning to trust yourself again. The other day during meditation, I was reminded of this. I often enter into conversations with God while meditating or walking in nature. And this time I asked, how do I access that inner wisdom more consistently? How do I connect more deeply? And the answer came quietly. It's there in the stillness, in the quiet of your heart. It is there waiting for you. There's no thunderclap, just the quiet whisper of your soul. Lean in and listen, and you will hear it. There is no thunderclap. That struck a chord. I realized how often I want, sometimes even demand, that the answers be loud and clear. But they rarely are they? Often the truth comes in whispers, fuzzy, they're subtle, not fully formed. And that's why we need to give ourselves the space and time to let it rise. Because when we turn to others too quickly, we risk muddying the waters. We trade the whisper of our soul for the volume of outside voices. I remember when I first heard the whisper to close my film agency. At first, I wasn't sure I heard correctly. The idea of walking away from a business I had built and the identity I had shaped around it terrified me. But I kept asking myself, not anyone else, what do I really want? And the more I gave myself the time to sit with that question, the more confident I became with the answer. I didn't share my plan with anyone, not even my husband, until I was absolutely certain. I knew there would be pushback. I'd be told it was a mistake, that I was throwing away nearly 2 decades of work and that I should find another solution. But the real problem was simple. I did not want to do it anymore. My heart wasn't in it, and I was being called in another direction. One of the practices that helped me create the space to connect with my inner wisdom was committing to a daily walk in nature. This became my moving meditation, a way to find stillness without needing to sit still. If you struggle with traditional meditation, try this instead. Let the rhythm of your steps, the sound of bird songs, breeze on your skin guide you gently into the present moment. Nature has a quiet way of drawing us inward, and it's in that presence, away from the noise and distraction, that the whispers of your soul become easier to hear. So I invite you to carve out some time today, even just 20 minutes, to step outside and walk. Bring a question with you if you like. Then walk, breathe, and listen. See what bubbles up and leave the judgment behind. Just listen and be curious about what emerges. Your truth is waiting for you in the stillness. If this message resonates with you, you'll likely enjoy my book, Whispers of the Soul, where I take a deeper dive into the practice of connecting with your inner wisdom and living in alignment with your truth. And if you feel you'd benefit from the support of a coach who can gently guide you on this path, I'd love to connect. Let's have a conversation and explore whether working together is the next step on your journey. You don't have to navigate this alone. Sometimes all it takes is a little guidance to help you hear what your soul has been whispering all along. Thanks for tuning in today, Joyful Journeyer. We'll catch you next time. Bye for now.